thought I'd go ahead and give you a little pool tour. Since I'm not doing an early entry this morning, I thought I might as well just go ahead and do this. So this is I forget the actual name of this, but this is the second pool area. So the atomic pool, you actually can't walk directly from them. You have to go through the main building. The ramp, I think, is the best way to get from one to the other. But this is the pool that is open both earlier and later, and it's the one that I've always been closer to. They've never put me in a room that is on the other side. Oh, the Hideaway, that's the bar and grill. I'll see if I can find the name for this one. So there's a fire pit, and you can even get s'mores in the cafeteria. So I'll take you into the actual pool area, and this is the one that has the lazy river. I want to say this is newer. I think maybe the atomic pool on the other side. I feel like that one's a little bit older. That's the one with the slide. So this one opens at 8 a.m. and it's open until 11, which I honestly have not taken advantage of yet. So especially since the parks are closing kind of early right now, I should definitely start coming out here. So this is super cool. Oh, there's another fire pit. So there's an actual beach area. I kind of forget about this. I haven't just sort of lounged at the hotel pool. A lot of times when I've stayed here in the past, it's been not in the summer months. So when I do come out to the pool, I usually just kind of jump in the heated water. Orlando does get a little chilly. I used to live in Miami. It's kind of rare for it to get cold in Miami, but it can get kind of chilly in the wintertime here in Orlando. So yesterday I was at Volcano, and I never appreciated just how nice just the beach area was. Their sand is really, really nice. And I think especially with all the travel restrictions, speaking of Miami, their beaches were closed for July 4th. So going to the beach at Volcano was the closest thing I could do to going to an actual beach. And even Hawaii, they just opened up travel, but you have to get tested in order to go to Hawaii and not have to do a 14-day quarantine. So you've got to get yourself a test before you can go on Hawaiian Airlines. So for right now, I'm pretty happy with a man-made beach. So again, their color scheme, it's really, really cute. Kind of reminds me of Brady Bunch or something. A lot of blues, oranges, and you see that tower right there. That's one of the two Bayside. I'm actually in the one over here, but you can't see that one as well. So that's where I'm staying. So it's the circular, it's kind of more like an oval building, and you have these wonderful views of Volcano Bay. And let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There's the volcano, so you can see it from there. And I have a perfect view from my room. So here's the pool. Most of the pools here are pretty shallow. So this is 4 feet 6 inches. I think that's from Volcano Bay. And over there is the lazy river. That's kind of my favorite thing. And you can see it's got well, you probably can't see it. It's got little water jets and things like that. So it's pretty cool. With some palm trees. And someone was saying Volcano Bay that the plants and stuff have kind of grown in, because I kind of forget it's pretty new. I think it opened in 2017 in the summer. So a lot of the plants, the palm trees and stuff like that, like they've really grown in. It's made really nice. This is the lazy river here. You know, obviously it's not as big as like the ones at the actual water parks, but it's still a lot of fun. Let's see if we can get the waterfall over there. You can kind of hear it. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be like a huge lazy river, but you know, you just keep going on it like over and over and over again. It's the volcano over here. You know, the one and only thing I kind of wish they would change at Volcano Bay is they make you, there's a lazy river, they make you get a life jacket for they have like a rapids lazy river, and that, I wish I could like sign a waiver so I wouldn't have to wear one. Okay, so you do have to buy a tube. I think I had that one when I came before. I kind of wish they were free, but what I do is I usually just swim. And with my annual pass, I think I get a 20% discount. It'd be nice if they like let you have them for free, but it's okay. And you can bring your own. They don't, you know, you can buy like a cheap one like Walmart, dollar store or whatever and just bring it with you. I think the hot tub, it's over here somewhere. I think they've got that closed right now because of the restrictions. And it's not going to be open yet, but this is where the bar and like the food grill are. Yeah, they got the hot tub completely roped off. Oh, there's a great view of Volcano Bay though, right there. That's really cool. And so there's two of these Bayside towers. I'm actually in the other one, but as you can see, it's like so different from the rest of the building. So like these are the older hotels, the other hotel rooms. So that's where I've always stayed before. And these are brand new. I actually think they were building these the last time I was here. So everything's brand new. It's really nice. And I've got that just perfect view of Volcano Bay. Here's the bar area. While we're at it, I think I'm just going to show you the building. So we'll just walk over there. So that one's the Continental and that one's the Americana. I feel like they've always put me in this building. And they usually, like I've always booked a standard room and they've always put me on like the first floor with like a view of the parking lot. So that's why this time I was like, I'm getting a volcano view room because I'm tired of looking at the parking lot and like listening to people's conversations on the first floor and stuff like that. So I'm going to go back out onto the walkway, so I have to wear my mask. So I'll put that up now. So yeah, the only place you're allowed to not wear your mask are if you're sitting down and you're eating, and then you're not supposed to wear it when you're on the water rides and the pool. But if you're like walking from one place to another, or like you're going to get like food or you want to go into a store or something at Volcano Bay, then you have to put the mask on. So most of Volcano Bay, you can actually go without the mask, which is another reason I kind of want to stay close, because I'll tell you, you get used to the mask. Sorry, I like put my finger in front of the camera. You do kind of get used to it. It's so much, like, there's a nice breeze right now and I'm in a shaded area. It's not bothering me. Yesterday it got so hot. Something about, like, when you start to sweat and you have this mask on your face, and it's like every time you breathe, like, you feel like the steam, like, kind of held inside the mask. It gets a little unbearable when it's hot, I have to say. I mean, I did it yesterday, like, it was so hot yesterday, but, like, every time I had to walk from one area of the park to the other, I was just like, oh my God. I wouldn't say it's, like, hard to breathe with the mask. The very first time I had to wear one, like, outside in the heat, I was kind of like, I don't know if I can do this. But, like, you get used to it. But yeah, it's definitely more tolerable when the weather's nice. Like, for some reason, it's, like, completely shaded right here. Oh, here's a little back view of the lazy river. So there's a little waterfall. It's so pretty. So, yeah, Cabana is, like, probably, honestly, when you consider everything, I got this wonderful deal at Portofino, which, like, usually I would not spend that kind of money, because it's, like, their usual rate's, like, $400 a night. But I got some special, was it last year? No, it wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago. It was in their off season. Here, I'm going to my tower here. It was the off season, and if you stayed for 4 or more days, Portofino was 50% off. So I think I paid like $189 a night, which is phenomenal, because Portofino is like a top-end resort, and you get the unlimited express passes every single day, which are worth like $99 like each day, like each person. So if you got like 4 people staying with you, that's like $400 a day. So yeah, but besides like Portofino, I think Cabana Bay is like my absolute favorite. I think that's Aventura there. Okay, so this is the tower I'm staying at right now, and that's Volcano Bay, like right there. So this building is brand new. And it's got just like a little bit of a different vibe to it, so it's got some kind of distinctive features to it. So this is the first floor, and this is really nice because there's like a laundry and vending and stuff for just this building here, because when you're in the main area, there's just like one for the entire building, I think. So it's kind of nice. So there are no rooms on the first floor, which I found out yesterday. And look at there's something about this new building that almost has like a poly Disney's Polly kind of vibe to it, I think. Like, I know it's just a poster for Volcano Bay, but I don't know, it's just like so cute. So I'm on the 11th floor. You know what? Let's see what's on R. I don't know if there's anything up there or not. So this is my floor. I want to see if I can go up to... Maybe you have to have like your room key for that one. Here, let me see if I can go up. I think the elevator, because you're only supposed to be one at a time, like it'll only take you like one stop. No, it won't. Okay, so I guess you're not allowed to go to R. Oh, but isn't this cute? Like, that's giving me like Polly vibes. I kind of want to go check out the Royal Pacific. Maybe I'll actually do that today. Yeah, like these are very distinctive, these little decorations here. The other parts of the resort, they don't really have the... Just this particular tower, it's like kind of giving me like Polly vibes. I want to see if I almost like this one better than the Royal Pacific, because this one's like a third of the price. Royal Pacific is not cheap. So I'm gonna be real and just ask you to forgive my messy room. Everything's just kind of thrown everywhere. And there's no housekeeping right now, which I'm actually cool with. And you know, like, it almost annoys me when they start like knocking on the door and like you almost feel like you have to leave the room. Okay, so that's Volcano Bay. Oh, I can take my mask off. I always want to like get rid of this thing as soon as possible. Okay, so here's Volcano Bay. Isn't it so cute? Oh, I love like the yellow and the green umbrellas. And see how close I am? Like, this is my window. This is my feet. And that's Volcano Bay. That's I-4, there's all the like international drive stuff. And that's cool because July 4th, like a lot, and there's the volcano. A lot of the parks were not having any July 4th fireworks, like Universal wasn't, obviously Disney isn't because they're not even open right now. But I was just sitting here after I came back from the park in the evening, and you know what I saw from my window here, just sitting on my bed? Some fireworks, because SeaWorld is like probably over in that direction somewhere. I don't know specifically. I think they were doing fireworks, and then like it wasn't anything huge, but there were like a few different little series of fireworks. Now look, they're open right now, and it is really not that busy. You know, their wave pool, I don't think it's as big as Typhoon Lagoon, though I don't know, I'm a bad judgment of like square like footage and stuff like that. I feel like this one, like, it's wider. The one at the Typhoon Lagoon, which I actually worked there for a summer, it's definitely deeper. Theirs goes down to 15 feet, which is kind of nice. I find I think they're all doing like these really shallow pools. I understand why, like they probably don't want to worry about people drowning. I think the only really deep pool in here is the Oh Yeah or the Oh No slide, because they drop you from a pretty high point and then you go into a 10 feet deep pool. I'm like, that's really not that deep. When I was going to school at the University of Miami, I used to go to, I think it's called the Venetian pool, and that thing was like 16 feet deep. I'm like, that's a deep pool. It's just so pretty. So this is my view. This is what I wake up to in the morning. And in the evening, you get, they turn off the water but you still get the like the smoke from the volcano, and it'll change colors through the night, so that is pretty cool. So pretty. I kind of wish like I-4 wasn't right beside it, but what are you gonna do? Can't really just move I-4. So, so pretty. I never thought I would say it, because I used to be like more like Disney, but I think I've like converted to Universal. It's so pretty. I could just stare at that all day. All right, guys. So maybe I'll go do a little hotel hopping today. That might not be a bad way to like. My stomach is a little upset. So like I'm thinking like the water park might not be such a great idea today. I'm like maybe we should just go to the theme park, but it's like once you're in there, it's like you don't want to like go all the trouble to like get over there and then like just leave. Like you have to go through like security, bag check, and all that stuff. So kind of thinking today I might go to the park site a little bit later. I have a Hagrid's virtual queue at 12, I think. Maybe I'll go like resort hop a little bit. Okay. All right, guys, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you later. Bye.